Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, thank you for stopping by and I hope you stick around. I am going to share with you guys a couple meals that we had and show you everything that I made for my family and threw together for dinner. So if you like videos like this, please don't forget to like and subscribe and stick around so you can become part of my YouTube family, and let's get into this what's for dinner. All right, so the first one is easy teriyaki chicken. I love to make teriyaki chicken. So here I am just putting some frozen chicken thighs on a sheet pan with some oil, and then I'm gonna brush them with oil on top just so they get crispy. This is what I do for all my frozen chicken that I cook like this. And then I'm going to use black pepper, salt, and garlic powder on top of them just to season them up so they have some flavor. And then I'm going to bake these at 375 for 50 minutes. And while that's going, I'm just showing you guys the vegetable fried rice and the Asian medley vegetables that I served on the side of this dinner. And then this is the teriyaki recipe. It has brown sugar, garlic powder, ginger, this Kikkoman Teriyaki Marinade, and sauce. This stuff's so good. And then to thicken it, I use cornstarch. And then I got my half cup measure and my heavy saucepan. So you're gonna throw all these ingredients, and I have all the measurements down below for you guys to make this. And you're just gonna whisk this together really well, and then you're gonna bring it to a boil. And once it is brought to a boil, you're gonna use 1 tablespoon of cornstarch plus 1 tablespoon of cold water, and you're going to put that in your mixture, and you're gonna get that thickened up. It takes about a minute of just stirring it at boiling point, and then it's going to thicken up nicely into a teriyaki sauce. And you're just gonna wait till it kind of like boils and turns into like, it almost looks like caramel. But anyways, as you can see here, it's nice and thick and perfect. And this teriyaki sauce is so good, guys. And then I have my chicken thighs out of the oven. And I just like to slice these up nicely and throw them on a plate and put the teriyaki sauce over it like this. And then I have the vegetable fried rice and veggies on the side, and this is so good. The next dish was fish and potatoes. This was just one of those meals that you just throw together because you have no idea what to cook. And I have these little potatoes that are frozen from Aldi, and I just threw those on a sheet pan and got those all browned up, and these are really good. And you can also do this with fresh potatoes. And then I have some tilapia in a pan with onion, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and a little bit of parsley, and we just made this in the pan, and it kind of fell apart, but it was really good like this. And it doesn't look appetizing, but it was so good, and we served it alongside a salad and the potatoes, and this was just a really easy, simple dinner for when you have no clue what to do. The next one was easy gyros. This was another Aldi kit that I found. It's a build your own gyros kit. So it came with the gyro sauce, which is the tzatziki sauce, and then it has the lamb. So then you throw the lamb into a pan, and you only did it for like 10 seconds on each side. It was super fast because the pan was at high heat. And so I just got that nice and warmed up. And then I had the pita bread, and I'm just getting that toasted up in a pan as well for a couple minutes, or not a minute. I think it was like 30 seconds on each side just to get it bubbly and brown. And the kit came with the pita bread, the lamb, the tzatziki sauce, and then it just said to add your own vegetables. And the one thing that I forgot, guys, was feta cheese, but I kind of forgot about that until I was eating it, and I was like, oh, that's what it's missing. So you definitely want to use feta cheese because that's part of a gyro for sure. but we had it with grilled onions because I have a sensitivity to like raw onions. So I did grilled onions, fresh cucumber, and fresh tomato. And it was so good, guys. Gyros are so yummy, and I always forget how much I like them. So if you see this kit at Aldi, I definitely recommend it. This is what dinner looked like, and we just served it alongside some chips. The next one is Brioche Chicken Sandwiches. And so I'm just getting out my Aldi chicken breast fillets from the deep freezer. These are so good. These are in the red bag, and I definitely highly recommend these and their chicken tenders in the blue bag. So I have some brioche buns, which are so yummy. If you guys have had these, they're so good. And then I'm just getting my chicken fillets on a sheet pan, and I'm getting those thrown in the oven. And I'm also showing you my favorite mayonnaise, which is Duke's mayonnaise. It's so creamy and good. And then I'm just getting my chicken flipped over halfway through the cooking time. And then I'm toasting up my brioche buns. This is just a really good way to give them extra flavor. And this is what dinner looked like this night. This was so easy and convenient, guys. You don't always have to get out food. You can just make it at home. And it was such a good sandwich. And then the next dinner is sheet pan lemon pepper chicken. This is something I just threw together because I had no idea what I was going to do for dinner. And this is some frozen chicken thighs. Once again, I have been using these a lot lately because I just have not had time to de-thaw my chicken. So I threw that on a sheet pan with some of those little frozen potatoes from Aldi, and I put oil on them to get them nice and crispy. And then I'm going to use lemon pepper seasoning, a good amount on top, and I'm going to throw that in the oven and bake it for 1 hour. Lemon pepper seasoning is so good. I just like really like it, and it's something I haven't really used a lot in my cooking, but recently I've been really enjoying it. So I definitely highly recommend lemon pepper seasoning if you have not tried it out. It has so much flavor. Sheet pan dinners are so nice for when you have no clue what you're doing for dinner, because you can just throw meat and starch inside the oven with some vegetables if you want, and dinner is ready. It's been so nice to do sheet pan dinners. And I served this alongside some zucchini, the potatoes, and then the lemon pepper chicken. This is what it looked like. It was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this What's for Dinner. They were just a whole bunch of easy dinner ideas for when you really just don't know what to cook. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you liked this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe if you're not part of my YouTube family. I'd love to have you stick around. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.